Hey, and welcome to Tech Tips with Solo Media. I'm Amanda, and today we have the new lineup from Pgytech, the Solo version 2. And I didn't have the original Solo, but I had the shoulder bag, the 10-liter one, and this has been one of my absolute favorite bags. This has gone back and forth to Canada. It's been in other bags. It's been my side bag when we go out with the kids in the forest, or if we are just going around on vacation and I want to take the camera with me, this is the one I take. And so it has been thrown in the back of the car. It's been beat up. The kids have stepped on it. And you can see out of all the material, there's like a little mark right there and a little mark there. This thing is excellent material. We like the quality of Pgytech, but I just brought this up to show this has been one of my favorite bags. 10 liters, and now the Solo 2 comes out in a 10 liter, a 6-liter, and a 4-liter version. So let's start with the 10-liter. You really could fit, like we had our 70 to 200 with the EOS R5 on this oftentimes in there, and it fits. It really fits well. You could sometimes fit a smaller lens and another, body in there, but it pretty much maxes out. This boasts that it can fit 2 whole camera bodies standing up and down inside this thing. So let's open this up right away. I want to see that. Oh, there you go. So inside there, it's got, an improved version of the origami dividers. Those are a little thinner. And look at that. That's really nice. Like an improved version of those. A little more stiff and a little thinner. The idea is that you can have 2 whole camera bodies sitting inside this thing. It has a lot of the same features as the shoulder bag. It's got like this magnetic mesh pocket here that you can fit a lot of extra cables and things in. And then on the other side, let's see here, you have 2 nice big mesh pockets. You have another magnetic pocket there. And then inside here, you have what I think is one of the nicest things that Pgytech does. You get your magnetic battery compartments where you can actually flip the coin to show if the battery's full or not. You see? You got room for 4 or 5 batteries. You got a couple extra little connector straps in there. You got a pen holder right there, or whatever you want to fit through there that's a cylinder. You got the whole front compartment right here. But yeah, look, nice big deep compartment. That could almost fit like a mantis pod in there, or sandwich, depending on who you are. And then you have a nice big tablet compartment, or I imagine the laptop, the MacBook Air could fit in there, no problem. But we'll have to check that out when we get it out in the field. And it has the indicative pull straps that I love. These are the best version of the pull strap out of all the companies that we've tested. I love this. So there's the 10-liter. When you go down to the 6-liter, we were able to get this one in this nice green, and oh my gosh, I was surprised. I thought that this would be more like a cloth feel, but it's almost like a cloth with that, the stuff that they put on tents to make it waterproof. It feels like it's sealed that way. All the zippers on these bags are YKK with the water sealing on them too, look. These things are awesome, but this material, I love this. It looks so cool. Oh yeah, and both the bags have these little hooks on the bottom for those extra straps to hook your tripod on. Super nice. Okay, let's look inside. So just like the big guy, you get those new dividers. You got a nice little magnetic area, but this one isn't a mesh pouch. It's actually a full flap. You have on the other side 2 little mesh pockets there. You have another magnetic flap for holding cables, and you have your zipper area that has your extra straps in it, and your battery pouch area with the magnetic coins again. Pen holder, just like the other one. And then a slightly smaller pouch for holding things. But it's still quite deep. Like, you could fit a whole lot in there. You could almost fit like a pocket camera in there. Not this Blackmagic 6K pocket camera. That's not really, who has pockets that size? Ridiculous. All right. And then the 4-liter has a nice little pouch on the back, magnetic. You could put, like, if you're traveling, you could put your tickets in there or something. And here, you do get a Velcro mesh pocket that you can set up. I guess they didn't ship it this way, but you can set it up with, you get a sticker and you get free gel and everything. These guys put a lot of plastic in their stuff. That's the only complaint I have about them. Yeah. So you have your little mesh pocket or your little origami divider in there. You could fit one camera in there. I imagine you could probably even fit like a full, hold on. I don't think this is what this is intended for, but let's just test it out. Here's Sony AR5 with the 70-200 on there. Easy. So, inside, you have your magnetic flap. You have a couple of mesh pockets there for sticking cables in or sticking your batteries in. I don't see the magnetic battery coin though. You have a nice magnetic flap there for cables and stuff. And then on the other side, you do have, oh my goodness, I was wrong. There it is. There's your battery pouch with your magnet. Even managed to fit it in this guy. Yeah, but no, you see no outside zipper compartment on this one. It just has the magnetic flap on the back. This is such a nice material, so durable, but this green I'm excited to play with. All right, to the specs and to the field. Let's go.
The Pgytech One Go Solo V2. The material on the Obsidian Black is 70% polyester and 30% polyurethane. And for the Moss Green, we got 85% polyester and 15% polyurethane. 10-liter comes externally at a size 400 by 250 by 160 millimeters. And the internal size is 430 by 240 by 140 millimeters. And is 0.73 kilograms. The 6-liter is 0.65 kilograms, comes in external 390 millimeters by 220 millimeters by 140 millimeters. And the internal size for the 6-liter is 370 by 210 by 125 millimeters. The net weight on the 4-liter is 0.45 kilograms. External size is 320 millimeters by 160 millimeters by 110 millimeters. The internal is 300 millimeters by 150 millimeters by 100 millimeters. Alright, so I'm outside and I have the 4-liter version of the Pgytech Solo V2. And I gotta say, it's pretty funny that they gave the biggest guy the tiniest backpack, or the bag. Anyway, I'm gonna show you what I packed in it, so you know what I can get into this thing. And I'm just gonna talk a little bit about the bag while we're doing that. So, let's start with saying the things that you don't get with this, that you get with the other 2 versions of the bag. I don't get the shoulder pad, the EVA shoulder pad, just the strap. That's one of the things. I do not get a front compartment. It's just the one big compartment, and of course the tiny back side here for your iPad or whatever. And then I also don't get a pocket bag that the other two get, as you can see here. There's no spot for a pocket bag. Anyway, let's get into it and see what I have stuffed it with. So, since I got this bag, it was mostly because it's funny that I get the smallest bag, but also because I have the smallest camera. So, I have my R8 with the nifty 50 RF lens, and that fits perfectly in here, standing. So that's really nice. Then we have the pen, the lens cleaner pen. We have my SD cards. I have my battery charger. I have the charger's cable, and another just USB charger for this guy that's back under here, beneath this origami thing, the GoPro. So I have two different cameras in here, and two chargers, and my SD cards, and its cables, and the pen, and then in here, let's see if we can get all of this out for you. We have the spot for the batteries. So here I actually have my spare battery for these guys, for my R8, which is the tiny batteries. And again, it works really well. And I have the magnet thing saying it's charged, very good. Of course you can fit more things in there, just be aware if you're gonna fill the outsides or the big compartment, you also need to think that you might not be able to close it if you keep stuffing things in the main compartment. The outside might not close anymore. In this little piece here, I have all of my backup cables for different things. I have my Lightning, USB-C, and actually two USB-Cs and a Lightning. And that's just the nice colored cables that I got. And that's what I have there. And that's what fits in this bag. I'm just gonna close it up and show you the side, because you see how I don't have that much give. There is still some give, so I probably could have put more batteries or more cables, more USB cables, but I didn't have any extras that I just needed to chuck in. I think you could put in maybe another charger for an iPad or something similar that you can put in here, the 8-inch iPad. Also, for extra safety, you can put the zippers through that, so it's harder to steal. All right, that's everything for the Solo V2, the 4-liter version. I am gonna throw over to Marcus, and he's gonna show you what he's got.
Hello, I'm Marcus with Solo Media. So Amanda told me to check out this bag. This is the biggest one of the bunch, and we do fit in the first compartment an 14-inch M1 MacBook Pro, and we do have in the middle compartment, it does fit, two full-size mirrorless cameras. So I got the R5 Sony and the R9 III, and we also fit an T5 Samsung, and then we have the clever full battery and empty battery, and we do have some filters here as well. And I really like the divider that also made a space for the charger for the A9. Let's put that back in there. And you could mount a tripod underneath it. And I need a bottle, Jake. Thank you. You can actually put out a bottle holder like that and put it in like so. Let's put it back. The straps are really nice and it's very easy to change it. You just pull in it and it's secure. And it's had a really nice padding as well. So even with the 2 mirrorless full frame sensor cameras, it wasn't that hard on your shoulders anyway. And we also have, right now we have 2 passports in here because we did fill the actual big compartment with 2 full-size cameras. We couldn't fit more at the size. And I really like the quality. The Pgytech always have great materials they use, and yeah, that's really great. Over to the next one.
So, Pgytech, I love so much of the stuff that they come out with. It's not a surprise we have a lot of their gear. If you guys have seen the tech pouch that's in this similar color, it's not the same material. This is a very similar material to the black bag, 75% polyester and the rest is polyurethane on the black bag, and this one is 85% polyester and polyurethane. But the feel is very nice. It's so different. Water resistant and scratch resistant this stuff is. And we've shown you guys our Pgytech One Go bags, One Mo bags so many times before. They don't damage very well. Okay, a couple features on this bag I want to talk to you guys about. This, compared to the big one, doesn't have an outside laptop compartment. You can apparently fit an 11-inch MacBook in here, so or a larger iPad, but I don't have a large one with me today. You got these extra carry straps, with which I use to attach my Cyan Bird, and they're really nice and convenient. And it was kind of neat how they get you to attach them. When you get the straps in the bag, they're just in one of the extra pockets. And you see there's a little loop on the end. So all you're doing there is you're dragging the loop through your pass-through loop here. And then you're passing your hook through over top of that. And just sort of making that taut. So that's a nice little, if anybody out there is confused about that, nice little way to attach your strap. They have security tags, security zipper tags. So I got one right through there on both sides of the bag. The outer pocket doesn't have one. But the other thing on the outside that they have is a secret water bottle pouch. So Marcus might have showed you his. There's not one on the small one. It's kind of a funny way to do it. And there's even an extra little hook right here for you to hook that too. Hold on. Just like that, to keep it nice and straight, and you can tighten it on that side. Kind of cool. Let's get into what I got on the inside of the bag, because I know this is an episode with a lot of stuff. Once this is filled up, there's not a lot of room in the outside pouch. So today I got my iPhone in there. Looks like I had a message from Jake. I did, yeah. Some kind of an attachment from Jake. Inside the bag material is really nice too, by the way. So today I have the Sony, what do you call it? This is the AR5 in here. I actually put it back the wrong way when Sony lens caps fall off way more than Canon ones. I just want to tell you that. And I have it so that I could close that if I wanted to put something else on the top. Now I can also fit this closed with the camera standing straight up like this, which was a nice feature. So let's pop him back in there. I have my Pgytech strap, which is only fitting since it's a Pgytech bag. And under the strap, I got my Insta360 Ace Pro action camera. In the side here, there's a big pouch with a magnet on it. I got an old iPad because I didn't have a 11-inch MacBook. And inside this pouch here, in the back here, there is a little tab. I don't think I'll be able to show it to you because it's way down in there, but you can feel with your fingers inside this big pouch is a spot for you to put your Apple AirTag. In the top compartment here, I have all kinds of nice organized slots. So I got a perfect slot for an ND filter. This is an 82 millimeter ND filter. I have a slot for, I got a lens cleaning pen, and I got a perfect magnetic slot for microfiber filter from VSG Go. There's a nice thin magnetic slot down here. Do you see that? And it's perfect for holding my Insta360, selfie stick, and an extra cable for the Insta360. Then inside the pouch, the zipper pouch, I actually have the trademark battery slots with the Epic magnet mounts to let me know that that battery's dead and that one's not there. But if it was there, it would be charged because it would be green. And then finally, I got like a nice little pen slot here. Pretty epic. So the other thing is the strap can be reversed so that if you're right-handed versus left-handed, you can change which side the cool pull tab thing is on here. Oh, I think I did it wrong though when I switched it, but we'll see. All right. Since this is a long episode with 3 bags to review, you have some great options with Pgytech. Again, great shoulder bags. They're very comfortable, and I think that's one of the most important parts. All this stuff in it, and I barely notice the weight when I'm walking with it. I hope you guys like and subscribe. If you have any questions, if you want us to test these against anything else, you let us know in the comments. And again, thank you so much for all the comments you guys leave. We do read them. We don't always get a chance to comment back because you guys are really on it with the comments, and we're happy for that. But we're working on it. Maybe a few more subscribers and I can hire somebody to help me answer comments. But until then, guys, we appreciate you so much. We'll see you in the next one.